In this video, I'm going to show you how to test your hip internal and external rotation. So, why is hip internal and external rotation important? Well, specific to the golf swing, it allows you to move the club head faster, and that allows you to hit the ball longer. So that's important. For my purposes as a physical therapist, I want to make sure that you have an injury-free golf season. So if you do not move well in your hips, then that motion will be kind of taken up by your lower lumbar spine, and that's where 95% of low back injuries occur, whether it be with golfers, rotational athletes, or just normal people walking around. So I want to make sure that we're trying to cut down on that as much as possible, and we can do that by improving the mobility of the hips if you have a deficit. So first, let's test that out. So you're going to need a 6-iron and 2 other clubs. The lie angle of your 6-iron, which is kind of the angle made by the shaft and the head here, is about 60 degrees. So that works really well for this test. So you're going to have your 6-iron laying in front of you and then another club laying alongside you. This angle is just about 60 degrees. Next, you're going to put right foot down. Doesn't matter what side you do first, but for me, right foot down, about a foot away from the club that is running away from you as compared to parallel. And you're just going to stand on one foot. You can do this test standing on one foot. If you don't have the balance to do it, you can just kind of keep this back foot down for a little bit of balance. You're going to run the club along the top and front of your shoulders here. And then all you're going to do is you're going to rotate all the way to your right as far as you can go. So for me as a right-hand golfer, this is my backswing. So I can see how much rotation occurs at my hips by looking at this club and seeing, does it line up with this one? So if I can only rotate to here, that's not quite in line with that. That's normal, should be lining up with this. Not optimal, normal. Optimal, if you can get more rotation, then that's good, and you can get past there. It's going to help you in your backswing. Then you're simply going to switch feet, and that is testing external rotation on the right hip. And now from here, what we're going to do is rotate all the way, and you can keep this foot down again if you need to for some balance, and you want to be able to at least come to that club or go past it to try to see how the rotation on this side, now internal rotation on this side, how well that is. If that's limited, then that's something that you should work on. Hey, then you're going to flip it around. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to take 6-iron here, line it up like that, and then down here, and same thing, I'm lining up that to make that 60-degree angle, and I'm doing the same test on the other side. So from here, again, this foot that I'm standing on, about a foot away from the club that's running away from me, and then from here, rotating all the way to your left. So as a right-handed golfer, guess what? This is in my follow-through. So if I'm limited in follow-through, if you're working with a professional golf pro that says, yeah, we got to improve your follow-through, it might be from a limitation in hip rotation that is causing that. So I'm going to teach you some things that you can do to kind of help out with that in a second. So rotating all the way to the left, and for me, I don't rotate very well this way. My backswing is pretty good, but from here I get to about parallel. If I can get further, then I'll get a better follow-through, and that will help out not only, again, distance, but it will help out with decreasing the chance of me having an injury in my low back. All right, so now I'm going to stand on my other foot. So replace foot there. And then from here, again, just testing, rotating all the way through there. I do a little bit better. I can get a little bit past that parallel of that. And I'm okay there. I don't have any pain in my hip, so I'm good there. So that's the test that you can do to check out and see how your internal external rotation of your hips is doing. If you're having a limitation there, then that's something I would suggest that you work on. Again, it'll allow you to hit the ball longer, and you won't have as many low back injuries, which is the most common injury that we see in our injured golfers. So if you want more information about that, then there's a playlist right here. Go ahead and click that. If you like this information, go ahead and below like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, and you'll get more great information about improving your golf game and health in general. All right, hope you like that video, and we'll talk to you guys soon.